So picture this. I'm at JFK, super excited, ready for this amazing trip to Italy. I'm talking pasta, gelato, attempting to speak Italian, ordering a lot of cheese by accident. I've got my bags checked, I go through security, walking to the gate. I reach into my pocket for my passport and nothing. Just lint and an old receipt for a pack of gum. My heart drops. I start patting myself down like I'm on fire. Every pocket, my backpack, my carry-on. Turns out I left it on the kitchen counter, right next to the note that said, "Don't forget passport." We've all been there. That's why we're here today, to save you from that panic. I've put together the top 10 things people forget before international travel. This isn't just about packing socks. This is the trip-ruining, I'm stuck with no money stuff. Let's walk through it so your next trip is memories, not a meltdown. Let's get into it. Starting with the king of all travel documents. All right, first up, let's talk about the king of all travel documents, your passport. You have it, it's not expired, you're good to go, right? Wrong. Many countries have a 6-month validity rule. Your passport must be valid for at least 6 months after your planned departure date. Example, passport expires in August, trip to Thailand in March, 5 months left. Airlines will check and refuse boarding. Check-in staff are trained gatekeepers. They legally can't let you fly if you don't meet the rule. Before booking, pull out your passport. Look at the expiration date. Do the math. If it's within a year, renew it. The peace of mind is worth it. Check the government's travel website for entry rules, then check again. Rule #1. Make sure your passport has plenty of life left. Check the date, renew if needed, then go dream about the food. You've packed your phone, laptop, camera, and even your electric toothbrush. You're all set until you hit the hotel outlet. Your phone is at 2%. You pull out your charger, and the plug is a completely different shape. Round prongs, 3 prongs, a weird alien puzzle. A universal travel adapter is your best friend. It changes the shape so you can plug in. But adapters don't change electricity. Voltage does. US is 110, 120 V. Much of the world is 220, 240 V. Double the power. Plug a 110 V only device into 240 V and you'll get a pop. Check the tiny print. If it says input 100, 240 V, you only need an adapter. But hair dryers and straighteners are often single voltage. They can fry. For those, you'd need a voltage converter. Or better, leave them at home. Get a universal adapter and save yourself the smell of burnt plastic. All right, something nobody wants to think about, but everyone should. Travel insurance. It feels like an extra expense until something happens. Canceled flights, lost luggage, or an injury far from home. A friend on a Peru trek misstepped and badly broke an ankle. Surgery level bad in a foreign hospital. One call to his insurer, and they handled everything. Hospital coordination, covered bills, and arranged a business-class seat home to keep his leg elevated. Travel insurance can cover trip cancellation, lost baggage, medical expenses. It's a safety net. It's often inexpensive compared to the costs you could face. Single trip policies or annual plans exist. Just read the fine print. Get a policy, understand coverage, and sleep better. It can turn a disaster into a story you tell later. You're abroad, having a great meal, you hand over your card, and the machine reads declined. You know you have money. What happened? Your bank's fraud department flagged suspicious activity and froze your card. Automated systems notice irregular patterns, different locations in quick succession, and freeze accounts to stop fraud. Fixing it from abroad is expensive and time-consuming. Calling 1-800-S, waiting on hold, time zone headaches. The solution takes 5 minutes. Notify your bank and credit card companies of travel dates and countries via their website or app. Do it for every card, debit, credit, and bring at least 2 types, Visa, MasterCard, ideally from different banks. A little prep ensures your money works when you need it, and you won't be that person with the declined dinner. 5 minutes of prep, huge payoff. Imagine losing your wallet, passport, phone, everything. No ID, no money, no way to prove who you are. Have copies of important documents, paper and digital. A multi-layered backup system is an absolute lifesaver. Make 2 or 3 paper copies of your passport photo page, visa pages, driver's license, flight and hotel confirmations. Don't keep copies with the originals. Distribute, Carry on, checked luggage, and give a set to a trusted friend or family member back home. Photograph every document, upload to Google Drive or Dropbox, and email them to yourself. Save sensitive info in a secure notes app. Digital copies speed help at an embassy and make canceling cards easy. 15 minutes setting this up can save your whole trip. You're ready to immerse, but what's normal at home can be rude or illegal elsewhere. Example, thumbs up is A-OK in the US, but can be offensive in parts of the Middle East, West Africa, and South America. Tipping can be inappropriate in Japan. Showing soles of your feet is disrespectful in some cultures. Don't put your feet up. Some cultural rules are laws. For example, chewing gum restrictions in Singapore, or strict rules about the royal family in Thailand. Before you go, do a little homework. Google country etiquette and bookmark local laws and customs. Learn a few words, hello please, thank you, and show respect. You're a guest. Small effort goes a long way. There's a modern horror. You get home and a phone bill for hundreds or thousands of dollars shows up. Your phone roams on local networks and providers pass the cost back to you. Every call, text, and megabyte can climb the bill. Even background activity, app updates, and email syncs uses data. Your phone in your pocket can rack up charges. You have 3 solid options. Buy an international plan from your carrier, buy a local SIM, or install an eSIM. Carrier passes can cost a flat daily fee. Local SIMs, airport kiosks, give lots of data for less, but you get a new number. eSIMs can be bought and installed before you leave. Whatever you choose, turn off data roaming on the plane and don't enable it until you have a plan. Do something before you land. It's the easiest way to avoid a bill nightmare. This one is incredibly important. Medications and prescriptions can have serious consequences if forgotten. Blood pressure meds, insulin, anti-anxiety meds, birth control. You can't assume you'll replace them easily abroad. Pack enough for the trip plus at least a week's extra. Do not put meds in checked luggage. Keep them in your carry-on. Different countries have different rules. Some ADHD meds are illegal in Japan. Certain painkillers are restricted. Check embassy rules. Always carry medication in original labeled bottles and bring a doctor's note explaining the prescription. This helps at customs. Keep meds on your person or in a bag under the seat so you can access them in flight and if luggage is delayed. A little prep, extra supply, doctor note, checking laws can prevent a health crisis or legal nightmare. In many cities, cards work fine, but relying solely on plastic is a rookie mistake. Taxis, buses, street food vendors, and small markets often take cash only. Arrive with $50, $100 of local currency to cover taxis, snacks, and small expenses so you don't hunt for an ATM right after a long flight. If possible, get currency from your bank before you go. Use ATMs at real bank branches. Avoid convenience store ATMs with huge fees. Cash is essential for small markets, street food, tips, and pay-for restrooms. Withdraw larger amounts less often to reduce fees. Bring a mix, cards, Visa/MasterCard, a debit card for ATM withdrawals, and a stash of local cash. If things go really wrong, lost passport, crime, serious illness, you need a plan before you leave. Find your country's embassy or consulate in the destination and write down address, phone, and after-hours emergency number. Don't just save it in your phone. You might lose your phone. Write it on paper and keep copies with your travel documents. Enroll in your government's travel registration program, for example, STEP in the US, so the embassy can contact you in a crisis. Give a trusted emergency contact your full itinerary, passport copy, and key contact numbers. They will be the point person if authorities need to reach someone. Embassies can't get you out of jail, but they can help you find a lawyer, a doctor, or issue an emergency passport so you can get home. Having this plan is the mark of a truly smart traveler. You probably won't need it, but if you do, you'll be grateful. And that's the list. Passport validity, adapters and voltage, travel insurance, notify your bank, copies of documents, learn local customs, sort phone data, pack meds and carry-on, bring some cash, and have an emergency plan. Planning ahead makes the fun stuff possible. You're all set. Go see the world. One scoop or two? The answer is always 2. What's your biggest travel fail? Share it in the comments. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. Ring the bell for more tips. Thanks for watching. Safe travels.